The Tale of Mimi the Mouse and the Moon Cheese. In a forest sprawling with towering trees, among the burrows and nests, there existed a mouse hole at the base of a giant tree. A small, whiskered nose peeked out of this hole, and out came Mimi, a tiny, adventurous mouse. As the sun set, painting the sky with hues of purple and orange, the creatures of the forest would gather around a cozy campfire. Their faces glowed in the firelight as they shared stories of mystery, adventure, and the magic that the forest held. Away from the warmth of the fire, sat Mimi, her gaze fixated on the glowing orb in the night sky. She had always been fascinated by the moon. Tales of it being made of the finest cheese had tickled her curiosity and sparked a desire in her heart. One night, an old, wise owl with glistening eyes told a tale of a hidden path that reached the moon. He spoke of the journey being arduous, full of danger and challenges, but the path existed, and it was only accessible to those brave enough to take it. Mimi, with her heart filled with courage and determination, decided to undertake this journey. She filled her tiny satchel with necessities and stepped out of her home, her tiny feet leading her towards the hidden path. The journey was perilous. Mimi had to cross a fast-flowing stream using stepping stones that wobbled beneath her weight, maneuver through a field of towering grass blades that obscured her vision, and evade a bush studded with sharp thorns. Yet, she pressed on, her spirit undeterred. Just as the darkness of despair began to creep in, Mimi found a pathway illuminated by a multitude of fireflies. This path spiraled upwards, reaching into the sky towards the moon. This was the hidden path the wise owl had spoken about. With a heart full of hope and determination, Mimi started her ascent. The path was steep, but with every step she took, the moon loomed larger and closer, its allure compelling her to continue. Finally, after hours of climbing, Mimi reached the moon. She stood at the edge of a vast crater that was filled with a substance that closely resembled cheese. With her heart pounding in excitement, Mimi approached the crater's edge. She hesitated for a moment before taking a small bite. As she chewed, her eyes widened in joy. It was, indeed, the finest cheese she had ever tasted. Her journey had been worthwhile. Mimi sat on the moon's surface, gazing down at her home in the forest, a chunk of moon cheese clutched in her tiny paw. A sense of accomplishment washed over her. She had dared to dream, dared to venture, and had been rewarded. With a piece of moon cheese in her satchel, Mimi descended the path and returned to her home in the forest. She shared the moon cheese with all the animals, who savored it with delight and celebrated Mimi's courage and determination. From that day, Mimi was no longer just another mouse in the forest. She was Mimi the adventurer, the mouse who tasted the moon cheese. She became a living tale of courage, determination, and the magic of dreams. This is the end of the story. Please like, share and subscribe to the Humble Tales YouTube channel.